So of course mind the new tires. So don't go too crazy on the throttle with it because they're brand spanking new and it has that wax.
Sounds
So
good.
it could slip.
Understood.
Just in case. Just in case. So here's the thing.
I mean, at that point, the VTC should help out though, right?
It does, but to an extent.
Got it.
Remember, this is like soap right now. So
Okay.
you gotta give it at least 50 miles, 100 miles, warm them up, and then you can start kind of leaning a little bit more.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, so basically, well, you know how to start it. You just push the button. It's gonna come right over.
Yep.
You have the riding mode on this side.
Okay.
Right now it's in road. Road means it's fun.
Okay.
But it is it will save you a little bit of gas.
Okay.
So if you push the button, you have dynamic, pure response, no saving on gas, and then you have race, where it will allow you to get into the pro mode.
Got it.
When you have it on race. And the first one should be rain. Rain, it makes the traction control to be a little more sensitive.
So we're gonna leave it on rain.
It's not as jerky.
Perfect.
So let's leave it there for now. Then over here you have your, it's like a non-star. Like basically, if the bike notices there is a fall, somebody's gonna talk through here. There is a mic and a speaker here. Sir, are you okay? Yes, I just dropped I was cleaning the bike and okay, good. If it's hard enough, they're just gonna dispatch 911. They'll call you if you don't answer the same people.
Sounds good.
Or if you need to talk to them, you just push the button and it will locate you even. It will tell you, okay, yours is a white S1000, 2025, VIN number such and such, and that you are located at this place.
Yes, sir.
On this side, you have hidden back here, you have your high beams. So
Okay.
if you pull it, it's gonna flash it. If you push forward, it's gonna stay on and it will let you know here. Cruise control, when you turn it on, when you get to the desired speed, you just push forward here. And then you increase or decrease your speed right here.
You're saying forward, so
On this one, on the
Oh,
little
okay,
one.
got it.
Yeah, this is like a lock, so to speak.
makes sense.
And then to disengage it, either you move this forward a little bit, or you touch your brake, or you just turn it off altogether.
Sounds good.
Hazards. Here is your traction control. This bike allows you to turn it off.
Okay.
This is like if you're gonna go crazy with wheelies or that kind of stuff. I recommend to at least not use it until you know your bike very well.
100%.
This thing is gonna be engaged all the time, but you see, you hold it for a couple of seconds and it will turn off and the bike stays solid. That's how you know that you turned it off.
So I know it's on when it's blinking like that.
When it's blinking when you start it, but as soon as you take off, everything should disappear, indicating that that everything's working.
Got it.
Okay, if the light stays on, maybe sometimes you touch it by mistake, it stays on, you disengage it by mistake, you just push it again and it will engage it, re-engage. Turning lights, cancel in the middle, your horn down here, and this is the fun button. This DTC is for the traction control, so you can kind of fine tune it.
Got it.
If you feel that the bike is too loose, you can give it a little more or a little less. Okay, if you feel that it's holding you.
Understood.
This bike has the shifter, so you can upshift and downshift without using the clutch. You take off on first gear with your clutch, and then after that you just tap the pedal and it's gonna go on to the next the next gear. Okay, fun button is the menu button. When you're on the main screen, if you push up here, it's gonna give you all the motorcycle information right here. So if you push it, it's gonna have trip 1, trip 2, mile consumption. It's gonna give you what else? Time riding. What else? Time resting. A bunch of stuff that most people don't use, but it's there. Tire pressure monitor, all that stuff. I will show you where you can modify that, so you only see what you want to see.
Got it.
Okay, in case you want to.
Yes, sir.
And then if you push down, if you notice this symbol right here, it's gonna be the same as this one here. So basically, wherever you see that, you're gonna have a sub menu. You just push that menu button, and it's gonna open a second menu.
Nice.
Now this menu has a bunch of different options. Let's start with the first one here, will be my vehicle. Same information that you had up here, but well, better presented. Much better presented. So you have your gas and everything there. If you push in here, it will give you like trip 1, consumption 1, average speed 1, and all that. Trip 2, consumption 2, and all that stuff. Then you have your tire pressure monitor. And last, if you have, like it's telling you that your first service is gonna be at 600 miles or a year, whatever happens first. Now, this bike has the first service included. You cannot do more than 7 months. So I will say do 6 months and then bring it.
Oh, that'll be in quick.
You'll be here next week,
Yeah,
hopefully.
it'll be in quick.
Yes, sir. Or no less than 500, no more than 700 miles for the first service.
100 up and down.
And then they will cover it. If you come closer to 600, even better.
Got it.
The only thing is that it's mystery because right now it's restricted. So right now you go like this, it's gonna come up to like 7,500 miles, and that's it.
Got it.
It's not gonna let you pass that.
Okay.
So once they understand the bike for service, it's completely different animal.
Yes, sir.
It's a completely different bike. You gotta learn it again.
Sounds like fun.
It is a lot of fun. To get out of the menu, you just push up, and it will bring you to the previews. And then if you push up, that's the main screen. When you push up here, it's just gonna give you the information. Okay, so keep that in mind. So next you have sport. Sport will give you a whole lot of information, like lean angle. You have how much brake you're using, how much traction control you're using. If you go in, you're gonna have the times. So if you're measuring your times, this is gonna give you your lap times.
Got it.
And if you do it again, you're gonna have everything. This is the BCS screen. So it has lean angle, it has everything kind of like jammed up in there. But it has everything. What else do we have? You have navigation, media, and telephone. For that, you need to have a communication system on your headset. A Cardo,
okay.
And your phone.
Got it.
So basically you go to settings and you go to connections. On connections, you just connect your cell phone via Bluetooth, same as you would do with any Bluetooth device, and the same with the Cardo. You just put it on pairing mode and connect it here.
Got it.
Very important tip, if you already have it set up to the phone, the Cardo, make it erase that connection. Forget the connection and then start fresh and use this as a main connection.
Okay.
So you do your headset here and your phone here.
Got it.
Because if not, it creates a little bit of trouble.
Understood.
What else do we have? Okay, first one, assist. When you go on assist, it will adjust your damping. So basically here you can play with the damping depending on the mode. If you want to be stiffer, if you want to be a little more comfortable, you do that here. Vehicle settings, let me see what it has. Okay, riding modes, press selection. It allows you to have 4 racing modes that you saw, for riding modes. If you want to do the pro modes, then you will have to erase one of these. Understood. Which normally will be race, because there is no point of having race if you're going to do these. And basically what the pro modes do is they allow you to play with the electronics of the bike. So if you go into configuration, here you get to modify like how much you want the brake, the engine brake involvement, how much traction control, how much wheelie control, how much ABS control. You play with that. I will tell you, learn it before you start messing with that. Just in case. Most people end up doing the race, but if you learn it good and you feel that